We're going to look at multiplying decimals by 10. Let's go straight in with an example. Question 1. 52.64 times 10. Now when you multiply a decimal by 10, you move the decimal point one place to the right. So its new position is going to be here. So the answer is 526.4. Question 2. Another example. 9.18 times 10. Move the decimal point one place to the right. And there's our answer. 91.8. All the figures are the same, it's just the decimal point that's moved one place to the right. Question 3. 5.2 times 10. Well, we move the decimal point to the right, but we don't write down 52 point nothing, because there's nothing coming after the decimal point. We ignore it. We don't have a decimal point with nothing after it. Question 4. 0.7 times 10. So we move the decimal point one place to the right. Now, strictly speaking, by all that I taught in the first two examples, it should be 0.7 point nothing. Well, we just saw an example 3 that we don't bother with the decimal point, there's nothing afterwards. And we don't generally bother with a 0 in front of a whole number. So the answer would be just plain and simple 7. Question 5. At 0.18 times 10. What happens here? Well, we move the decimal point one place to the right and 1.8. But as we saw in example 4, we don't generally bother with that 0 if there's whole numbers coming after it. So there we have it. There's 5 examples of how to multiply by 10. Oops, let's just get rid of that from an earlier video. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 5 examples up here and get the pen to function again. I like doing the questions in black. Now I want you to answer copy these down as I put them on the board. So question 6, 58.63 times 10. Question 7, 7.49 times 10. Question 8, 5.1 times 10. Question 9, 0.3 times 10. And question 10, just make it fit on here, 0.23 times 10. Now, once you copy those down, press pause, have a go at answering these, then come back. See you in a moment. Okay, welcome back. Let's go through the answers. Right, question 6. You should have got 586.3. Question 7. You should have got 74.9. If you did, give yourself a tick for both of those. Now, question 8. If you wrote down 51 point nothing, well, I'll only give yourself a half mark, because if you'd been paying attention to the examples we went through, if there's nothing after the decimal point, we ignore it. Question 9. If you wrote 0.3 point nothing, then sorry, no, there's too many mistakes there. If you wrote 0.3, give yourself a half mark, because you weren't paying attention. We don't bother with a 0 in front of other whole numbers, so the answer should be just plain and simple 3. And in question 10, you should have got, is that right? No, we don't have a 0 in front of a string of whole numbers, so it should be 2.3. Okay, hopefully you got those 5 right. Okay, thank you for listening.